Things happening. Hi, we're live, I think. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on one second. I think we're live. I want
Yeah,
this.
I think it's working.
Okay. Can everybody see the lives? Hi, everyone. Hi. Oh, we're already hearing hello. Hi, good, good, good. We are live. Welcome. There's two people watching. Welcome, two people. Plus us five is seven. That's my number. Great. That's great. Um, okay, so hi everyone. Okay, here comes everyone. This is great. I love it. We're here. We're live. It's Monday. It's wine on Monday. I was trying to think of something fun, but I don't have anything fun for that. It's just wine on Monday. I don't know what Monday, manic Monday. I don't know. I don't know what I want to call it. Monday before the eclipse. I don't know. Monday energy frozen. I don't know. Heather, help me with a Monday.
It's a manic Monday for most everybody right now. I think there's a lot of change and uncertainty cycling around.
Okay.
And depending on how you feel about change and uncertainty, it could be stressful or exciting.
I
I think
agree.
it's going to be an early fall. I'm feeling that energy of get outside, enjoy the last moments you can. If you're in a place where the weather's changing or it's shifting, because I think that this energy is bringing in fast moving change. So buckle up.
I have
Yep.
chills when you say that. You mean like a beautiful fall, or you mean like get your jacket fall?
Um, I just heard huge thunder outside. So I
Oh,
think it's going to be like just coming in swift, with changes to people's lives. And it's just where we have to don't fight it. Don't fight change, lean into it, go with it, flow with it. Because if we try to resist it, it's going to crash into us, that type of energy.
I agree. I agree with you. Thank you for that. I'm trying really hard on this YouTube. Sorry, everyone. I am the moderator today, and I think that I'm doing my best. Okay. Anyway, welcome everyone. It's Monday. More and more people are jumping on. These are my favorite, with my favorite people. I love these. I really, really look forward to these, even though it's on a Monday, and I'm sorry if my light workers struggle on Mondays, but I love this breakup for the Monday. I have chills. I also feel like it sets the whole tone, not just for the week, but because we are ending the month for the next month. I love this. So thank you. Thank you. Just right now, I do. Literally right now, I just saw it. Sorry. So yeah, so we're here. It's Monday. Erin, I literally just saw you. I apologize. It just popped up.
No worries.
I
don't know what happened.
Because I have 17 things open and I'm like, look at me trying to do it all. Anyway, I love that people love these. You know what I love the most about the people that watch these is that you're always flowing with us and knowing that maybe we aren't, I'm not going to speak for everyone, that I am maybe not the most professional or well-teched person out there, but if you want to talk to your dead people, I'm pretty good at it. So thank you for shifting with me as I'm navigating a whole new system and trying to get better, by the way. I have chills. Yeah, I have chills really strong for that. So thank you. I appreciate it. And hopefully that you take away from these lives. This is my main goal, is for you to meet these amazing people that I have in my life and share positive energy. That's first and foremost. Obviously, readings to help them, to help you, but also navigate our lives and raise our vibration. And I want every single one of us to walk away from each one of these with a little bit more knowledge each time. And I'm hoping that each time that y'all are using them in some way that you're incorporating to your everyday life. That is literally my plan of these lives, and to introduce you to everyone. But I do hope that somehow you're navigating it and using something we've taught on an everyday basis. Excuse me, because I really think it's important to raise our vibration on so many levels that way. I gotta stop reading the chat. Anyway, I want everyone to go through. I know that y'all know everyone, but I want you to hear from them again. I want their energy to shine. I want them to tell you what they do, what their favorite thing about what they do is, and why they do what they do. Why do they want to help? Why they're drawn to it. Sue, you're first.
Aloha, everybody. I'm Sue. I live in Maui with my wife and my awesome 2 dogs and a horse, which we just got a couple months ago. I do emotion code, body code, and belief code. And it's just super simple cliff notes. We literally find energetic imbalances and we release them. And it helps with physical, emotional beliefs, just anything you're going through. It really, the start of anything, I think we're starting to learn is energetic imbalances. Like physical symptoms show up after you've had an energetic imbalance. Emotional symptoms show up after you've had an energetic imbalance. So it's super easy, it's fun, it's like gentle, and I just love it. I love getting texts and emails after sessions about how people feeling, and it just makes me happy. So oh, and just working one-on-one, I just want to share that thing I share with you guys about the egg. Literally, someone did an experiment with an egg, a free range egg, and they froze the inside. I don't know what the word is. And it was this beautiful, beautiful color and symbol and structure. And they did it with caged eggs, and it was all hamajag, we call in Hawaii, just like kind of messed up. And so they took one free range egg and they put 12 caged eggs around this one egg, the free range with the beautiful insides, and they froze it. And that one egg turned all the caged eggs, because they had low vibrations, into the same beautiful construction. And I just feel like working one-on-one, that's how I feel like we can all help each other, help each other, help each other in this huge just world.
It's so many chills right now. I love this.
So that's me.
And first of all, you know I love what you do. I am fascinated by it. Everybody else feels the same way. For me, as a seer, I love that you just put it into something practical that I could imagine, I see. I could see. Visualize. That's the word I'm looking for. Visualize, because I am a seer and I like to see it that way. I mean, I believe in it and I see it. I see what you're doing. But when you said that, I have chills when you say this. That was huge. So thank you from me. And I'm assuming other people are very clairvoyant like that too and love to see the image. That was huge. I had never heard of that study.
You can't see energy, right? So you can feel it. You literally, I'm getting it now. When you get goosebumps, that's energy.
Yeah.
And you get a physical sensation, but you can't really see it, right? So when you actually have a visualization of how it works, it's pretty cool. So
I agree. Thank you for that. Huge. So huge. Shannon.
Hi. So I am still a student, so I'm still learning and working on my gift, but I am intuitive. So I also hear things. So like I get my messages through hearing. I do see symbols sometimes. And I'm big on crystals. So I do crystal candles. And I put a lot of energy into that. So I pick them intuitively, and then make everything around there.
I want to say this. Hold on one second when I look for, okay, hold on. I'm trying to be the monitor and do all of this, but listen, let me just say this. Okay, so wait, I want to say this. So, Shannon does a lot with crystals, which I love because I struggle with the whole crystals. I try really hard. I do try to make them resonate, but I don't want to force them. I have done my best. It's just not my jam. Shannon, I have chills. Shannon is so good with these. She makes candles, which I am going to find the link for, and I'm going to post it here. She hand makes these candles. I have chills really strong for this. And she picks the candles. She puts the crystals in there, puts the energy. I just ordered for everyone who's coming to the retreat. We're having a high vibrational retreat in October. If you don't know, I'm also going to put that information in there. Everybody who's coming is getting one of Shannon's candles. She is shipping them from Canada. They've already been shipped. So they should be here by December. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, they'll be there, I think, tomorrow. Tomorrow or Wednesday, actually.
Wow, that was
Hopefully.
fast.
Yeah.
So I am going to put that in the chat, but I love that you do each one by yourself. It's your energy. It's your jam. It's something you resonate with. And, oh, I think I showed you guys last time. But let me show you again. So I've burned through all of mine, but now I get to keep these cool crystals.
Mhm.
And I keep them
Some
in my
people,
office.
yeah, so you can clean them with soap and water. You can carry them with you. Some people put them in their wallets depending on what crystals they are. Some people actually put them in their gardens around their house for protection. You can use them for anything.
I love all of it. And I honestly, I leave them in my office because I love them so much. I am going to tell you this. My children always come in. They're always drawn to it. They always touch it. They're always pulled to it. So whatever that energy is, my children must resonate with the crystals. I love them. Thank you. And everyone coming to the retreat is getting one. Thank you. Thank you. I have chills. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Kelly, your turn.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Marine and I'm just so excited to be here. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, psychic medium. I love using tarot as my way to connect with the energy and to bring messages forward. I really resonate with different tarot decks, and that's my way to really bring forth energy. But I also hear different vibrations, I would say, and then also I'll feel things in my physical body very strongly. Sometimes messages come through that way for me also. And yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm just really excited to be here, and I love doing these lives. It's one of my favorite things.
Makes me happy. Me too. Me too. Me too. I love it. Heather.
Off mute. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I love lives. I love it because the point of entry is just volunteering to show up. And that is how the universe works. And anybody who raises their hand gets to experience the magic. And I specifically do astrology with a focus on helping people figure out who they are and why they're here. I love planning and having like a map and figure out where we're going. I don't like the whole feeling of um, the neuroticism that comes with trying to figure out, am I doing this right? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Because we're all born here and none of us came with instructions. And the reality is we do have instructions. It's called your natal birth chart. And I jump into people's charts and I help them sort through, first of all, how are you wired? What is your operating system? If you have a certain amount of energy in one particular area and not the other, how does that manifest in your life? And the big question, why? Why are you here? Because everybody was born to be exactly who they were meant to be, to do what you came here to do. And if you don't know what that is, you need to find out, because once you give yourself permission to be your most authentic self, your life just falls into place. And it's like you're just going in the flow instead of constantly going against the flow. And I tell you, it is easier. It is so much easier to just do what you are supposed to be doing and in the timing. And a little bit later, we're going to talk about eclipse season and what that means and how do we position ourselves in the energetic flow of the collective so that we're, utilizing the available energy. It's really all about calming our self and our nervous system and our egos so that we can be in a perfect alignment with what's going on in our charts and our universe, so that we can get this, guys, chill and let things happen, because spirit is the one that wants to be in the driver's seat. It is actually way more fun to be in the passenger seat. You just get to stop and look around and smell the rose and go, wow, this place is beautiful, instead of quick turn, pull over, I'm freaking out. So I'll stop talking, but that's what I do. I love giving people a bird's eye view of who they are, why they're here, and where they're going. And if you haven't had a birth chart reading yet, let me know because I'd love to jump into your chart and help you.
Perfect. I love it. You're right. It's so much easier when we know why
So
we're
much
here.
easier.
Right? So much. Do you think it is beneficial for somebody to get more than one reading with you?
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you why, because the first reading is really like, who are you? Like, how are you wired? And what's your personality like? What kind of people do you get along with? What kind of people do you not get along with? What is your life purpose? Okay, that's level 1. Level 2 is, okay, what time is it? Is this a planting season? Is this a season where you're supposed to be retreating and integrating life lessons? Are you supposed to be going out and knocking down doors and hitting the pavement? Is this a time for you to be healing deep psychological, emotional wounds? Are you supposed to be just cleaning out the clutter and trying to like get rid of all the junk in your life that's not serving a purpose? You have to know who you are and why you're here, but that's only half the story. The other half of the story is, what time is it? And for that, we look at the celestial clock to figure out where your transits are, what houses they're in, and even the age that you are. Everybody is going through a different process. We're like trees where we go through plot processes where, okay, guys, it's time to plant those roots and go deep. But other times it's time for us to shoot for the stars and to grow and to develop and stretch. And other times it's dormant season. And in which case you need to just like, relax. That's my favorite time.
I think all of us love the favorite
Yeah.
time.
But I think in our American psyche, we're just constantly feeling like we have to be doing something all the time. But look around, that's not nature. We weren't designed to be productive all the time and in every season. And if you don't know what season of life you're in, you're going to be, on the hamster wheel trying to figure out, how come nothing's happening? Why is nothing happening? I'm working my ass off. How come I can't see the fruit of my labor? It's like, hello, it's winter. Go put on some fuzzy socks and watch some Netflix.
Oh my
Save
God.
your energy for when it's planting season.
So how are you supposed to know when to do this?
Well, you call me and I'll tell you.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you for that. Erin.
My turn. And sorry for being late. Thanks for letting me in. Yeah, so I am a student under Jennie's mentorship, and I'm a psychic medium, and I'm still learning a lot of my processes and things, which is why I love if you'll book a reading with me, because you help me practice and also get a reading yourself. I do best with yes or no questions at this point. They're the most clear to me, but then I often get messages along with those questions as we dive in deeper. So I would look forward to connecting with you guys. And yeah, that's a little bit about me.
I love it. And don't sell yourself short. It's not just yes or no questions. I know that's what you feel comfortable with, but Spirit isn't going to let you stay in your comfort zone.
Come on, Spirit. What the hell?
No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Thank you. And thank you for sharing that. And
Thanks.
everybody knows I am the loud Italian New Yorker trying to find my way in Texas. I talk to dead people. I see the future, and I feel a lot of shit that I don't like to. I feel like I mean, y'all know who I am, but I feel like I should tell you again. I don't know why I'm telling you again. This is what it is. So I just have we always do a part where we're going to talk for a little bit. We're going to give you a little bit of knowledge so you can walk away with something great, again, to incorporate in your everyday life. Tell me you're using this in your everyday life. However, I want, we always do a little giveaway of a reading for someone at the end, just short, not long. It's here live. You get to witness it live. You get to do it today live. In order to be involved in this little raffle, I hate that word raffle, but we're going to use it, to be included to see if universe picks you, let's say it that way. I need you to type in the chat, which is not moving. So either y'all are quiet or my chat is frozen. I want you to, I need everyone to do this. First of all, you're telling the universe. Second of all, you're telling your brain. Third of all, you're telling us maybe something that we don't know that we should also be saying. This is wine. Also be saying, I want everyone in the chat to type something that they are grateful for on this Manic Monday. So it's the Celestial Lottery. And I love it. I love it. So I want you to put in there something you are excited about and you're grateful for today. And then that enters you into this little greatness of the Celestial Lottery that we're going to do in a little bit. And it's so great. It makes me happy. Okay. Every single one of my light workers here, including Matthew, who couldn't make it tonight, do offer readings. I trust them. I have had my own readings with them. I want you guys to book. Yes, you can book with me. If you are part of this tonight, there is no wait. You just email me, Jennie Marie 714 Gmail. I'll put that in there when it's not my turn to talk. I'm just trying to do 17 things at one time. Anyway, you can book with me without a wait. However, in the meantime, I would love for y'all to check out my people and get readings because they all do something different that I can't do. Plus, spiritually, they offer more or different than what I do, and it's amazing, really amazing. I also want to talk about the retreat. It's a very small group. There's 2 spots left. We're not talking about 100 people. We're talking about one-on-one. You're going to get great positive energy. 2 spots left about the retreat. I'm also going to put my email in there if you are interested in coming to the retreat. It's in Dallas, October 17th through the 19th. All of us minus Shannon will be there. Shannon decided she wants to run a marathon. Heather, maybe she should have asked you about the season. I'm just joking. I'm joking, Shannon. I'm joking. However, so y'all can get to meet them one-on-one. We are going to educate you at this retreat. It's not just going to be relaxing. It's going to be high vibrational. It's going to be fun. You are going to take away really amazing positive things from this. We have really great things set up for this. It is my first, but I'm very, very, very excited. Spirit has told me to do this repeatedly. So everyone who pushed me, to my light workers, thank you for doing this. Please email me. I'm going to put my email in there and about readings with me and the retreat. Any other questions you have, please send them to me. But I want you to book with my people too, because they have a lot to offer. Yes, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, what else I want to tell you? You're listening there. Look, I have notes. Sorry, guys. Just gotta go through my notes. Okay. I want, of my light workers, I want one of you or 2 of you to tell what you have manifested for April. Or, Lord, we're in August. I've only had like 3 sips. I've only had 3 sips of wine. I said April. Okay, so I'm obviously, this is what happens. Jenny has 3 sips of alcohol and she decides she's going to read the entire world. So somebody's getting a message from a man about April, but I'm not doing that right now. Oh man, my body has chills head to toe. We'll talk about somebody's guy about April. However, let's talk about this. Of my light workers, I want 1 or 2 of you to talk, look, it's so Italian, to talk about manifestations that you had for July or August, and did it happen, and how did it happen? I want other people to learn how you manifest and how it works. Did anybody have anything they manifest happen for them in July or August?
No. So it hasn't been like July or August, but from probably the beginning of this year, I've been manifesting for my husband to be home more, to get a different job. And last month he had someone approach him, which was a really good opportunity, and he actually took it. So now he's home more, so I have more help. That's a huge thing.
That is really huge. Did you sit in gratitude?
I did, and I meditated a lot as well. So I haven't been doing it as much now, but before I was doing it a lot more.
What do you think was the fastest thing that brought your manifestation to this?
I think honestly, just putting it out in the universe constantly. Like I always wrote it down. I always prayed, well, not prayed for it, but meditated about it. That was a huge thing, I think.
Good.
I even have a vision board, and I actually put it on it in January for it. So that was a huge thing.
I have chills. Congrats.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool when whether we're doing an actual visual vision board or in our brain or writing it down in your journal, whatever it is, I don't care. But when it comes to flourishing, you're like, oh my God, I did that. The universe is listening. I use the tools and the resources I know, and it worked. I have chills head to toe. Congrats. That's huge. All right. Who's next? Who else has one? I thought one of y'all were raising your hand. And oh, go ahead, Kelly.
I'll piggyback off of that because I realize sometimes I get frustrated because I'll be like, oh, I'm sending it out into the energy. I'm meditating. I'm going out in nature. I'm grounding. And I'll be like, still nothing. For me, I have to physically write it down. I have to write it down. And then it's like a switch that happens in the energy. And it was just like a magnet being attracted. And I'll give an example. We have puppies on the farm, and I'm just like, oh, we're not getting any calls on these puppies. And I'm like, they're almost 8 weeks, and I get a phone call because they're wonderful. They're beautiful. I love them. I want them to get good homes. I wrote down today not only like all the puppies' names, something that I'm grateful for about them, and then also like a family I want to see them with. And then I got like 3 messages today. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to write everything down. That's what I have to remember. So it's just kind of going through all those steps.
Love that you shared this. Thank you. I have chills. First of all, it's all going to work out perfect. I have so many chills when I say this. Right? Sometimes it's our brain accepting and saying, okay, I see it. I wrote it down. It makes sense. This is what I want to invite in. Write it to invite it, right? That's the whole write it to invite it. You're also telling the universe. Here's the other thing too. I feel like I have chills. Sometimes when we manifest and are saying, I'm ready, we have to align our energy. So it's one thing to say, okay, I'm ready for this ranch that I want, versus I have to align with my energy. If I got the ranch today, I would have no idea what's happening with it, right? But if I'm aligning with my energy, the universe is preparing me for everything I want, and it's coming. I also feel like manifestation is divine timing. It's one thing to say, okay, I'm ready for it today, and I need it today. However, I have chills. Kelly, I love the most. So you're saying, I want to align the best family with these puppies. It takes time. I have chills. And yet here it is coming. Write it to invite it. Love, 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 love. Huge. I have so many chills. Anybody else have a story that they want to share about that?
I want to just say for people that aren't seeing that the universe has their back, just ask for a sign and just play with it. Play with a number. Play with a license plate from out of state when you're driving. Say, I want to see, you're in Ohio, say you want to see a plate from Texas. And just ask a question and say, universe, show me a license plate from Texas if I'm on my right path, or whatever the question is. Just play with it and ask for confirmation, and you're going to get it. You ever think about somebody that hasn't been in your life for a while, just thinking about it, the person, and then the next day, either something pops up online or they text you out of nowhere, or because you're putting energy into thinking about that person. And then it happens because your subconscious, the universe goes where your attention goes. So just play around with it, and it's fun, and just see what happens.
I have chills when you say this. I'm totally agreeing. The other thing my biggest thing is, gratitude. So when you see the Texas license plate, thank you. Right?
Yes.
I always make the joke, if you text somebody 100 times and they don't respond, you're going to stop texting. If you're asking the universe for something all the time and it hands it to you and you're not saying thank you, it's not going to happen. It's going to say, okay, you know what? I tried. You didn't respond. I have chills. Love, 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 love. I have so many chills.
I love, yes, 100%.
Yes, agreed. I love this. One of you, all of you, I love this question because I feel like I get asked this question a lot as like a 3-dimensional human that's trying to make it through life. What is your go-to trick to raise your vibration or ground yourself in 5 minutes? If you're like, wait a minute, I'm like totally losing it, something's going sideways, I just really need a minute. What do you do that will bring you back to this?
Music for me. I put on a song that just flips the switch.
What kind of music? Does it matter?
For me, it's usually something upbeat, something 80s.
That's our age. That's our age.
So, yeah.
I'm big on sound bowls. I like to listen to like different vibrations of sound. So it's like huge for me.
So if you're losing your shit at work, you're like, you go in the bathroom and put sound bowls on?
I will literally put it on my AirPod and I will sit there for a few minutes, or I go outside and I try to do some breath work. Breath work is a little bit harder for me, but sound will calm me down right away. And I noticed even with my kids, just putting music on when they're crazy and they're running around and I need them to kind of like calm down, that helps a lot.
I love that. Heather, Sue, Aaron, talk to me. What do you do?
A long time ago when my kids are like babies, that whenever there's a moment where you're out of control or your kids are out of control, just add water. So put them in the tub and it's a reset, or go take a shower and it's a reset. There's a lot of healing qualities about water, but even from a quantum level, if you're in a moment where your energy is chaotic, water will actually buffer all of that incoming and outgoing signals so that you are enveloped and contained in the highest frequency that water carries. So water is ancient. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever considered this, but the same exact water that dinosaurs drank from is coming out of your faucet. Water is ancient. It doesn't go anywhere. And so when you just add water, what you're asking to do is step out of time. You're asking to step from this moment of time that's like chaotic and crazy and step into something ancient to be held. And that helps me.
I love
I love
that.
that you're saying that. Right. And water's also emotions.
Yes.
So I think when people step into water, you're saying it's okay for me to have emotions. It's okay
Yes.
that I bound with emotions. I always tell picture your emotions leaving and flowing into the water. I have chills, but I love that it's so ancient. You're 100% right. I have chills right now. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So actually, when I do sessions, I'll tell people after a session to go take a shower, just to help ground energy. Drink water, obviously, but when you drink water too, you can speak to your water. Just bless my body. I love the water thing. I'm a water sign. The ocean is just my happy place. But a quick grounding is just tapping on your right at your collarbone. So you're gonna just, it literally calms your vagus nerve, and it just, I have a friend we gave this advice to. She used to be a police officer, and she would have her equipment on or whatever, and she'd be at a scene and she's like, Sue, I love it. I literally can go like this, like pretend she's holding her vest and just tap on it. Nobody notices she's doing it, you know? And it literally just, it sends a signal right to your brain that you're safe and you can calm down, and it's super easy grounding way to ground. So tapping on this right here.
I love that. Aaron.
Yeah, usually what I do is actually after you suggested it, Jenny, I put on some flowing water sounds and do like 5 deep breaths, and that usually helps to calm me initially. And then if I have a little bit more time, I actually go water my plants, which is really like soothing to me, and I love doing that. Yeah.
You're actually the third person I heard in the past week that says watering their plants. Well, it's flowing water, it's flowing energy.
Yep.
Plant living, you're healing. You're healing the plant.
Yeah, I have goosebumps. Yeah, I love it. It's huge for me. So yeah.
I love that. For me, if anybody cares, I always feel like I talk too much, but for me, it's literally stopping and saying thank you in this moment. That's it. I feel like sometimes when I'm like all over the place, I'm like, oh boy, that's not living in the moment. I'm not in the moment. Right here at this moment, I'm thankful for this. Most of the time I have to tell myself I'm thankful for what I'm feeling anxious about. Because a lot of the times it's something the most stupid thing ever. And I'm like, oh, I'm so upset about whatever, one of my kids, right? And then I'm like, first of all, I'm thankful that I have my child. I'm thankful that this is probably the dumbest thing to be anxious about. I tried really hard to bring myself right back in that moment and just be like, you know what? I'm really thankful for this. I get to sit in my house that I picked, that I love. I mean, I know it sounds really silly, but it does bring me right back to zero as, okay, Jenny, you're really not losing it. You really just need a minute to realize this is really positive and it's going to work itself out. It always works itself out. I love that phrase. It's like, right, you've already been through all your worst days. You've already made it through all your worst days. Well, I don't know what that saying is. I'm really bad when it comes to stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Like you've made it through. Okay. We've all made it and we're living in the moment. So to me, it's just bringing it back in the moment. Sometimes I'm not big on the hearing. I'm really not a clairaudient person. I'm much a clairvoyant person. So if it's not just sitting here and saying, okay, I have to look out, I have to see something. I'm thankful that my neighbor, literally I said this the other day, you guys are gonna make fun of me, but it did bring me back to ground zero. So I just sit here and I look out. My neighbor has the most beautiful trees right now, and they're 2 different color pinks. And I thought, how lucky am I to work from home and look at these 2 beautiful trees? Brought me right back down to zero, and it didn't even matter anymore what I was panicked about. But brings me so fast, so quick, it like slaps me in the face, like, Jenny, seriously? It's really not that serious. You gotta let it go. But anyway, so in Texas, we're not allowed to have a lot of flowers, or we're allowed to have a lot of flowers, but the sun is like, I will eat everything. So just the other day, I was so thankful that she has these 2 beautiful trees. It's 2 different color pink. I love it. I love it.
I love you're actually not. So by doing that, it's actually like something I try to help people with after a session because we're releasing trapped emotions. By doing that, you're actually acknowledging and you're not trapping it. So you're like, thank you. I acknowledge this anxiety I'm feeling about my kids. So you're acknowledging it and then it releases because you acknowledged it. So it's a perfect way to not trap emotions by being grateful and acknowledging it. So
that means more to me than you know. Thank you. Because, I struggle with irrational, like flying. I struggle sometimes travel, irrational things, but thank you. I appreciate you saying that because I just do it just because it brings me back to zero. I had no idea that it was actually benefiting me outside of making it.
You're not releasing the energy. I mean, you could go jump on a trampoline and be like, I release this anxiety, but just by acknowledging it, you're not trapping it. You're releasing it. You see it. I see it. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. That's exactly what I do actually. And I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you. We all need guidance. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's really good for others to know too, I think, because like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just knowing that if you acknowledge it, it'll kind of release it. It helps me to have that information. I know it helps other people. There's no way it doesn't. So sometimes we want to push it away, or just like not believe something's happening or emotions coming up. And it's just so much better if we can acknowledge it, like you said, Sue. That's awesome.
I have so many chills. Thank you guys for that. And people are saying thank you for sharing this with us. That makes me happy. Yeah, I want all of us to learn. Like maybe you have an idea of what it is, but maybe it's to me it's helpful to listen to what all you guys do as well, because maybe if that day it isn't working for you, I'm gonna try what you did then, and it's all learning. I just wrote in the chat, maybe somebody can help me. How do I put an emoji on what somebody's saying? I'm the monitor tonight on YouTube, but I keep trying to I want to be like, yes, I love this, and yes, I love this. You're doing so great, but look at the emoji.
I think you can only do a general emoji. I don't think you can do it on their message.
Okay, that makes me feel better because I want to be like, yes. Okay, yeah. See, it's just okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you would have to say it.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We're seeing it and we're loving it, and I am reading all of your responses. I'm the mediator. I don't need a mediator. I'm the moderator, so I'm trying to do everything. So I appreciate this so much. Yeah, I have chills really strong. If you're just joining us, if you put into the chat what you are grateful for today at this moment, it does put you in a celestial. I feel like I don't know how to say that word. It puts you in an amazing lottery to win a little reading tonight live with one of our light workers. Yeah, I have chills. I have so many chills. Again, I want to say this. Thank you for being here. I feel like I got to keep saying this because we have people in and out. Our goal is to raise your vibration immediately, heal the world. Secondly, third of all, I want you to take something you learned tonight and use it in your everyday life, so that you can keep moving forward. Okay. Before we start doing question and answers, Kelly, do you have anything collectively you would like to share, or is it just not the day? Is the timing off, Heather? I'm just joking.
I did pull for a collective message, and I actually went, because we were talking about timing, I went to the Sacred Soul Timing deck that I have, Sacred Soul Timing. And oh wow, look at what I just saw, September. I don't want this to be true. I really don't, but I think it is going to be an early fall, and I hate winter. I hate it. But there's a time for every season, just like Heather was saying. So we have to lean into it, embrace it, and enjoy every moment of the warmth that we get. Right. So get out there, go for walks, spend time with family, take a day off of work. Like just do it, right? Because we know that it's coming. We know it's coming. And I got the evolving card. Now is a time to allow yourself to decide to take action towards what it is you want to pursue, but you don't have to have all the answers right now. It's about focusing and dialing in and trusting your intuition about what you want to do next, that soul evolution, that soul growth. And what I was being led to is that many of us in the collective are going to feel like our anchor is not stable anymore, kind of like we are flying high. The anchor is kind of coming undone, and it's going to feel scary, but it's the closing of a cycle. It's the closing of a cycle with the spirit of the moon energy coming in. And it's time now for, I'm hearing the harvest, and that really kind of does go with the fall energy. I had the pumpkin come out also for that harvest time. I also had it's flying. I had the carrot come out. So it's that time of harvest, but then it's time to slow down and reflect. Attitude of gratitude for everything that you've collected, your bounty, and wherever that applies to you in your everyday life. And then focus on what you want to do moving forward. So I think it's going to feel like a lot of fast moving change, collecting of things that are going to help you move into the next chapter, whatever that is for you moving forward. But then also take the time to really reflect, meditate, and decide what you want as well moving forward. Because we like to feel like we have a say, but then it really is up to fate. Because I got the fate card. Like fate is going to take us where we're meant to be. So it's allowing ourselves to lean into that change. I hope that makes sense. And now I'm seeing it like a wave. I'm seeing it like a wave. We were talking about the water, and I'm seeing it like ride that wave. Just ride that wave to spring.
I love that. Thank you. And I love that you're saying September and it's time to end, right? And change, and it's a harvest because 9 are endings. In numerology, 9 is an ending. I have chills really strong. So I'm loving this huge shift. I love, and yes, I listened to everything you said and I have chills. I love that you're like, take a day off of work. I was like, everyone, the universe just told you you can take a day off of work and it's going to be fine. I was like, wait, I think I want a day off of work. Can I take a day? Well, I know it sounds silly, but I love that you said that because I actually got chills when you said that because I do feel like self-care is so huge, right?
Absolutely.
You nailed it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Heather has some really great collective information about the eclipse and the eclipse season and what it means and why and how. And I feel like a lot of people are feeling it.
Yes. Okay. In fact, I'm going to do a 1-minute meditation first. I'm going to ask everybody to close their eyes and think about all those amazing plans that you had in the spring of 2025. Like we're just coming out of winter. It's March, the sun's shining. We want to do this. We want to do this. We have big ideas that we were excited about. And now open your eyes, and I want you to think about the fact that for whatever reason, your tires just were spinning. It was not hitting the ground. It's as if the gears are not interlinked. Like there's something about your energy that is not connecting to the universe right now. This is happening collectively right now. This is, okay, we were going to come in and solve this problem in the Middle East in a week. And here we are. It's getting worse. We're going to, jump into these peace talks over in the Ukraine. And for whatever reason, now it's, ramping up even worse violence. It's this big AI promise where, AI was like sentient and it's going to take over the world. And now all of a sudden they're saying, yeah, 95% of all those big promises were they didn't do anything. Okay. Because right now what we're experiencing collectively in the universe is all of our inner planets are aligned. That means everything we're doing is right. All our outer planets are in retrograde. It means that we're in a practice cycle right now to make sure that we have got ourselves in order, and we had a little trial run right now. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about, oh, I got goosebumps everywhere. Okay, let's talk now practically about why, what is happening in the universe right now. We're going into eclipse season, and it's very rare because we have 2 new moons in Virgo. This hardly ever happens. One that just happened on the 23rd and one that's going to happen at the very end of Virgo. And what's in between? 2 eclipses. So let's talk a little bit about what is Virgo. Virgo is the energy of clearing out the closets. It's a big purge. We got to get rid of everything that we don't use anymore. What's cluttering up our house? What are we going to put out on the curb and say, you know what, size 3 dress, I have big plans for you, but it's not happening. Time to go. Okay, it's what is it that we had planned for this rose garden bed that never bloomed, that's just taking up space? Time to pull up those roots. Get out. Okay, I had big dreams and big plans, and for whatever reason, it just didn't take. But that's okay, because now in the springtime, we're going to hit another eclipse season, and I'm going to have all the lessons that I learned this time, and I'm going to hit with my feet on the ground running. But it won't happen unless you clear out the beds, clear out the space, pull up the roots. What's not working? That's right now. That's this season. That's the question the universe wants you to ask yourself. What is not working? What is taking up space? What did you plant with hopes and dreams? Now we're going to talk about the moon. The moon in Pisces that's about to go, so lunar eclipse. What's Pisces? Hopes and dreams. And they're being eclipsed. It's being eclipsed. Whatever you planted with your hopes and your dreams, it's getting eclipsed right now. It's not time. But it doesn't mean that your effort is wasted. It means you just had a dress rehearsal because the universe wants you ready. So what do we have to do with Pisces? We have to grieve. We have to say, boo-hoo, that didn't work, and accept it and pull it out. Pull it out. Get it out. Pull it up by its root and say, okay, I'm going to make space now to try again. And I wrote this down. Everybody listen. It takes shit to make the flower grow. Every cycle is in service to the end goal, which is for you to bloom. Which means we have to incorporate our failures into our successes. I'm going to repeat that. You have to incorporate the failures into your successes because that is the fertilizer that helps you reach your full potential. So let me open this up to you now and think about what were the big plans? What were the big goals? What were the dreams that you were going after that for whatever reason didn't take root right now? I want you to understand it was nothing that you did. It just, the universe wasn't in alignment. And I want you to refine it. I want you to detail what would you do differently next time? Because that's how the outer planets work. They go forward and then retrograde 3 times. Forward and then retrograde. Forward and then retrograde. And then when they go into that sign for that last time, it's fireworks. Because the universe is not asking you to do something that it hasn't done already. I'm going to repeat that. The universe isn't asking you to do something that it hasn't done already. It wants to get you ready. Are you ready? We can't expect our dreams to take root the first time. It doesn't work like that. You have to refine your process. You have to dream and recalculate. Okay, how is this going to work in my day-to-day life? Hello, Virgo. Virgo is the like exact opposite of Pisces. Virgo energy is roll up your sleeves and get dirty, get real, get honest with yourself and say, is this really what you want to do with your life? Because Pisces would answer yes every time. Yes, I want to go here. Yes, I want to do this. Yes, I want to reach for the stars. And Virgo asks, okay, what are you willing to leave behind then? Because in order to go to the stars, you have to be willing to dump cargo. So that's what this season is right now. As we go into this Virgo double moon lunar eclipse season, the universe is asking, if you really want your dream to come true, what are you willing to leave behind? And start clearing it out.
I felt like that was really deep. Thank you. Um, yeah, I have a million chills for that. I love all of that. It makes us sit, think, ponder, right? What prioritize.
Mhm.
I love this. I love how you
Yes.
explain things too. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, the universe came up with it. I cannot take credit for that whole plan.
Messages,
I'm
right?
I'm just the messenger, okay? I'm just the messenger, but it is a message of hope because for those of you who have big dreams, they're coming. They're coming. But right now, this particular season in your life, it's about clearing out the clutter and getting rid of anything that is not in service to the goal.
I love this. Do you have any suggestions? Like if you were going to put something into like 2 or 3 sentences that each one of us can do during this, what would you recommend? Like I always tell people Mercury retrograde, do things that start with RE, rest, rejuvenate, read. What would you suggest that we
Yes, you got it. It's moving that energy in the small in order to move that energy in the big. So clear out the closet, take a donation of stuff you're not using anymore and send it into the universe for somebody else to have. Clear out the beds of your garden that you're like, you know what? This isn't the right spot for that. And then start to think, don't do it yet. It's not planting season yet, but start to think, what should go there? What should that look like? And start to evaluate relationships. You know, do you have relationships that are just a time suck and they're not, you know, they're not furthering your goals and your purpose? Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I allowing this person to live rent free in my head? Should I?
so true, right?
If
So
not,
true.
send out the eviction notice because the time is coming when you are going to need all engines online and you got to be ready to go.
I have a question, Heather.
Yeah.
To see if it aligns in the energy. Would you say that now would be the time for anyone to kind of try to kick a toxic habit or trait? Let's say, someone was a smoker or had any type of toxic trait. Is this the season? Because I felt pulled to that. I kept smelling flowers, but then it showed me like now is the time to try to get rid of any type of toxic trait and find
Absolutely.
something positive.
Anything that is not in service to the dream, anything that is not in service to the goal, anything that's taking up space and time and energy, that's the stuff that needs to get sent to the curb.
Perfect. So there's many positives that come from a time like this. We just have to learn like now is the best time to really focus on self-care also, which you're speaking of, and it's all part of that, but pour into you and things that you want to improve within yourself. And I think then you'll be that much more ready come springtime when you're ready to bloom.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. You're absolutely right. This is all internal work. This is a time of introspection and looking inside of ourselves. Absolutely. You nailed it. Yes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
No, thank you.
How, how do you know if you have released enough?
Well, I mean, in my personal opinion, do you have energy to do everything you want to do?
Oh, wow. That hit me in the face. Great job, Heather. I'll drink to that. That's a great way to put it.
What's your battery?
So
Because
true.
the universe works in cycles and everything should be easy. And if you're trying to fight and go upstream when you're supposed to be floating downstream, that takes 10 times the work and energy.
Right?
When
So
you're
true.
in the flow, it should just
Fun and easy.
easy lemon squeezy.
Like the turtle. The turtle
Yes.
card came out when you were saying that.
Chills. Chills.
Yes.
I'm literally writing notes. I'm taking notes. Thank you for this because I see it similar but different. And I love that you communicate it in a different way that I wouldn't. Does that make sense? That's why I love all of y'all.
This is how the collective should work. We're all in service to each other. We're all pouring into each other and
So true.
drinking from each other. It's cycles. It's not hierarchy.
Let me say this. I also, which I love, I didn't mean to cut you off like that. I also feel, and this is something that I teach, I also feel during these cycles, and maybe I don't feel or see them the same way that you do because I don't understand astrology, anything like this. However, I feel like I have chills. You know when it's time to purge. And in these seasons are when we're leveling up. This is the season that you say, okay, you know what? I have decided or realized that this no longer serves me. I want to level up because, and I have chills really strong for this. In the process of leveling up is everything I want because we need to align our energy to have exactly what we want. So the universe is like, hey, we're all going to slow down. I have chills. I had to tell my eyebrows are right out of my face. So good. It makes me happy because you see it where I feel like I just feel it. But to me, it makes sense. And I feel like I told y'all before we went on live, I have a lot of clients right now that are shifting with work and are like, whoa, it's shifting at a time I didn't want to, but they asked for it. And so the problem is you can't hold on to this low vibrational job that you don't want and then say, I'm ready for new. And then when the universe is like, hey, it's out, you can't be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I have chills, right? It's like a whole thing about the divine timing. I also think that when we're in this low vibrational place and we need to level up, we're asking for it. I love that it's like a whole thing in the chart and it's the way that you see it. But I also feel like for so many of us collectively, this is time to level up. This is the time to purge because what you're saying is, this is what I'm hearing. As I'm cleaning out my closet, it makes room for a whole bunch more. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm going to wear this shirt in 2 years. So guess what? That gold glitter, everybody knows I wear glitter to everything. That gold glitter shirt that I want that's going to be on Facebook Marketplace tomorrow, I'm buying it because I just made room for it. I'm now aligning with that gold shirt that I want to wear to whatever event, right? Is that the same thing or am I off?
And think about every major blessing that came into your life is always on the heels of you saying, I'm not doing something anymore.
Yes. Yes.
Or I'm not putting up with that anymore. Or
yes.
I'm so done doing this day after day after day. Like, yes. Every blessing comes on the heels of you saying enough.
So let me ask you this, since we're getting deep into this conversation.
Oh, girl.
What would you suggest that you would say to somebody who comes to you and you say, listen, your chart is like, shit or get off the pot. You've asked, here we are, we're getting off, we're jumping. How would you tell someone to move into the next phase?
Well, I mean, I don't have to tell them anything. They're usually already aware that something's not working out. And they're asking, is it me? Is there something wrong with me? And the answer is always no.
Yes, right.
And there is nothing wrong with you. Stop gaslighting yourself. Everything you feel is real and it's telling you move on. And they just need me to give them a little push or
Yes.
permission or validation that says, you already know the answer to this question, my love, because you keep learning it over and over and over again.
So
Yeah.
what I'm hearing is we can give permission to ourselves to align with the energy that we have asked for.
And you're already in service too. Like, we didn't come up with the plan. We signed up before we got here. We have to just tune in.
Right.
That's
Agreed.
it.
Don't you think when you look back when it happened, you're gonna be like, oh, the universe just kept telling me it gave it to me, it gave it to me, it gave it to me, and I wasn't listening. And then I finally, Heather told me, listen, and I did it. And I know it's hindsight right now, but it's happened to me. Like something has happened, and I'm like, oh my God, you literally you opened the door for me and I didn't go through. You opened the door for me again and I didn't go through.
It's harder to fight it than it is to give into it, because once you give into it, you realize, oh, this is so much easier. Thank you.
Yep. For sure.
Always happens. You hear someone's like, oh, I just got fired from my job. And everybody's like, oh, poor thing. And then guess what? 2 or 3 days later, they get this dream job. The universe wants so much more for us.
Yes.
We just have to.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. We're aligning. I want a better job. I want this. I want this. The universe is like, I hear you here. This isn't the way you wanted to end it. But if I don't end it for you, you won't make the jump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
100%. I've chills all the way through my whole entire body. My muscles sticking out.
And guess what? Spoiler alert, it's never the new job that's going to make you happy. It's
Right.
you trusting in yourself and your purpose and destiny that will. So do it already. Jump. Because it's really about you, not where you're going. It's time to grow up. All of us.
Yeah. You guys know that story? I don't, this is just like Cliff Notes. The guy was on the roof and it's flooding and the helicopter comes, get in. No, 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 God's going to save me. Oh, and then the boat comes. No, 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 God's going to save me. He gets to heaven. And he's like, I thought you were going to save me. He's like, well, I sent the helicopter. I sent the boat. I sent the lad, whatever. Like, I feel that, Heather. It's just like the universe wants so much. It has the answers and we just have to trust ourselves that we're getting it.
We're here to earn our wings, but we'll never get them if we don't jump.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go.
And get out of our own way about what it's going to look like, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Well, and this is the other thing. I love that you're saying this, because the other thing I think is that we think we overanalyze and overthink and put it in a 3-dimensional form. This is what it's going to look like when I jump. And the universe is like, ha, no, I got way bigger for you outside your comfort zone. Because otherwise, if you stay in your comfort zone, you're not jumping, you're doing the same thing, and your ego is taking control of this is what I'm looking for. The universe is like, hey girl, hey, I got you. I got you. You asked for this, and I have so much bigger and better for you.
Yes. Bigger and better. 100%. We play small. Right. Like, oh, yeah, I want whatever. My business, I want 10 clients a day. The universe is like, girl, no, bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Well, and I, this is the whole thing. Oh, sorry, Kelly, go ahead.
No, after you make your comment.
I was just going to say, I don't remember now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny.
Oh, it's okay. Wait, hold on. She said I have bigger, but the whole thing about spirituality is surrendering. You are surrendering to spirit. You are surrendering to the universe. I have chills really strong for this. You are saying, okay, whatever I've been doing isn't working. My ego is saying I deserve this, but you have shown me in the past I deserve so much more. So you know what? I have chills so strong for this. I'm just going to surrender, and you show me what is best. That's when you are in alignment. What is bigger, better, more possible for you to come. Okay, sorry, Kelly, go ahead.
No, that's beautiful. And I completely agree. And everything that everyone has been saying is resonating with me so deeply. I actually have 3 cards that came out. The thinker card, meaning that we're going to sit and be manifesting, really going within. This card says, sit still and move the universe around you. The universe is here to work for you. Yes, you. You're that special. You're that important. And I got the Mother Gaia card. Mother Gaia has been shaking. She's going to shake things loose and she's going to make big shifts and changes. And it's all about coming forward and speaking our truth. Queen of Swords energy. Don't bite your tongue, speak it into existence, say how you really feel. I do get the energy of a lot of people walking on eggshells or not wanting to rock the boat. Now is the time to rock the boat. Rock the boat, let those things happen. Allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone. I had that energy come out very strongly to pursue your goals, your dreams, your destiny. And it's about kind of making those waves now, like I was talking about before, to ride the wave. And I feel really pulled into that springtime energy when we're all going to be roots getting put in that soil to be able to bloom. So really beautiful energy.
I have chills when you say this everywhere. Love it. Man, you guys rocked it. I love this so much. Just to recap really quick before we go into question and answers and then our free little mini reading. I put in the link, I'll do it again. Nope, in the chat. The link to book with each one. Please book a reading. Share this energy, especially during this season. Heather, it sounds like sometimes we need to be pushed or jumped or forced into a higher place. So this is the time. I feel like you're saying there's these times. To me, this is the time that you would need guidance or reassurance. Let's call it reassurance that your gut is telling you the right thing, because we get so nervous. Oh, I got a lot of chills for that. So I'm going to put the link in there again. Don't forget the retreat. You get to meet each and every one of us on a personal level. It'll be more fun though, because we'll be in person. But I love this. However, it's going to be great. October, please email about it. I am good with y'all throwing out some questions and answers. And then I started a little spinner over here that will pick our person that is getting the free little mini reading tonight. Make sure if you want to be part of that celestial lottery that you please write in the chat something you are grateful for. Okay, everyone is good with that, right? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, good. I mean, nobody's responding because it's on a lag, but yes. Okay, great. So I feel like yes, this can be the time for the questions. Please put in there. I am going to put in their link again. Does anybody of my workers have anything they want to say before we start that on the heels of
I do, just about how everybody talks to themselves and manifesting stuff and the whole works. So what I've learned is our subconscious receives. It only receives. It receives everything. So anytime that you're speaking, so like Kelly was saying, we want to speak what we want, right? And also when we speak like something, oh, work is so hard, and then we just end it there, guess what your subconscious is doing? Work is hard. Got you. Check off. Work is hard. I'll make it hard for you because you're saying it's hard. And not to be everything is just like sugar coated, but the acknowledging thing, like you literally just said it, Jenny. However, put however into your daily vocabulary. I'm on a work project and it's super hard. However, I feel like the energy's moving and I have a new coworker and they're going to help make it better. I have these health issues. However, I've been doing some things to move the energy and I already feel my body shifting. Anything like that. So just you're acknowledging it, but add the however. You literally just said it and that's what reminded me. However, send your subconscious the positive thing that it's going to download. So that was my...
Yes, I love it. Agreed. Again, acknowledging, right? Acknowledging in the moment. This is where I am. However, Sue, I love it. My eyebrows are sticking out. Love, 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 love. Erin had to drop off. She isn't feeling very well. However, we're sending love to Erin, but we're moving forward. with questions. So if you have like little yes nos, whatever you need, I've been typing everyone's name into the spinner, and then we'll pick a little person to get a little reading tonight. All you have to do to be included in that little reading tonight is put something that you're grateful for. I know it sounds silly, but I want you to see it. I want the universe to hear it, and I want you to acknowledge it. So if y'all want to start asking questions, I know we're on a little bit on a lag. That's okay. However, we'll throw them out there, see what we can do. I love when we do this because I think that we all get piggybacked off of it. The energy feels really good tonight. Heather, I know that we're supposed to be purging, but I feel really great. I don't know about y'all, but I feel really great. Maybe I purged something along this way.
Getting rid of junk in your life feels amazing because you're loosening your load. Your
Yes.
emotional load, your physical load, your spiritual load. You're dumping that stuff off and you're just giving yourself more like room to breathe is an amazing spiritual practice.
Do you think I could dump some junk in my trunk?
Yeah, girl.
Not by drinking water.
You know, it is harder for some signs to let go. Leos don't like to let go. They're loyal to a fault.
Yes.
They will, keep a pair of jeans for 10, 20, 30 years because they had a great night out in those one pair of jeans, Like Leos don't like letting go. Geminis, we let go of everything. We're just like, I'll catch you the next time around. Like we're more fluid people. So that's actually a really good point to make, is that letting go is harder for some people than it is for others. And that could be like for someone like me, where I'm like taking 10 bags of crap to the Salvation Army. I feel like I'm amazing. Other people, it's letting go of like two things is like surgery. Like they don't want to let things go, And so for those people who letting go is hard, I want you to focus on something. You're not just letting go and saying goodbye. You're putting those neural networks in your brain as a spiritual practice that says, I trust you, universe. I'm letting this go because I know that you need me to make space for something new and something better. So that when you're practicing letting go of the small things and it's time to let go of the big things, you already know how to do it. That's why we have to practice cleaning out our closets, because the day's going to come when you're going to need to clean out some people in your life that need to be let go. And if you didn't practice letting go of the socks and the jeans and the boxes and the photographs, you're not going to know how to let go of those toxic people that the universe really needs you to let go of, because he's got, the universe got 10 other people that are ready to bless you 20 times a day.
100%. 100%.
But I see those people, the people that don't like to let go. I see you. I understand. Your focus has to be not on what you're losing, but what's coming.
I'm going to say something that I don't like to say, but it's wine that's making me say it. So I'm going to be super transparent and vulnerable right now, which is not a Leo's issue or Leo's game. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Oh, I'm having a struggle moment. I feel like I am very good at releasing things that I no longer need in place of releasing things that I should be. So I am really good at throwing away all the mail. I am very good at throwing away shoes. I'm really good at throwing away eyeshadow. I suck at throwing away pounds. And I know I should, right? For health reasons, I know it's stored emotions. I mean, most of y'all know my whole story. It's all stored emotions. So I know I have chills head to toe. Why am I saying this? However, I know that I should be working on that for my health. Instead, I'm like, oh, it's purging season. I'm going to go through and clean out all these pictures. Because in my brain, I'm like, I've purged, it's great. But the universe is like, ha ha, your blood pressure says, I can't do the finger on here, but your blood pressure says not today. And instead of trying to walk and purge some of my junk in the trunk, I'm like, no, I'm just going to purge. I'm just going to purge something else. I'm going to go through the junk drawer and I'm going to purge the junk drawer.
Thank you for being honest and vulnerable, because we all
want to take it back.
we all do it.
I already want to take it back. I already want to take it back. I already want to take it
No,
back.
we all do it. But it takes tremendous courage to admit that we're avoiding the actual thing we're supposed to be letting go.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's where the rubber hits the road. That's what the universe is waiting for. Remember I told you it's forward and backward and forward and backward, because it's waiting for us to be finally ready to do what we're being asked to do.
Agreed. Thank you. All right, I'm done talking. Let's ask. That was too much. Now I'm mad at myself. Okay. Ooh, okay. Anyway, let's ask some questions. Kelly, do you have any already?
Jennie, I just have to say quick, it's about speaking your truth. That's what we're talking about. It's the first step in this whole cycle, in this whole journey, is speaking your truth, putting it out there to the universe, and then it's going to give you an opportunity. Something's going to come in that will make you feel powerful, that will then align with that goal. It doesn't have to be where you're forcing that. It's where something will align with that, that's going to get your body moving and will align with that goal. You just spoke your truth, beautiful. Be very proud of yourself.
Okay, we're not doing emotions. I love you. Thank you.
I did have something. I'll shift gears for you right away.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was for Ashley in the chat. She was saying, will my relationship with my son get any better? We have not talked in a very long time. Here's another one, speaking your truth. I had got that there's a big history there. It's really back and forth in the energy. I don't have a clear-cut answer for you, and I apologize for that, but it's about reaching out and at least putting it out there into the universe that you are open, that you're going to release anything from the past. Like if the conversation comes back in, you have to release anything from the past, not hold any grudges. That goes for both sides, but allow it to just unfold into something new and something beautiful moving forward. And understand that it might take time. So when I asked for a suggestion as to how you could do that, it's where you might want to write a note or an email, a text message where it would say, I just wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you. I care about you. I want to just be in your life in some way, shape, or form. Whatever that looks like moving forward, I'm here if you ever feel that you can reach out to me. And then you have to be able to walk that walk and not hold any strings or compromises with that. Like it can't be tit for tat type energy moving forward. I hope that resonates. And I'm sorry, because it's hard. It's hard in the energy. I could feel it.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm going to ask y'all a couple questions. Please feel free to jump in when you feel or hear anything, little or large. It doesn't matter. I want to help everyone. Do any of y'all in here read other people's spirit guides? Like I do not. Like Donna is asking what her spirit guide's name is. It's my perception, but that's why I was asking if y'all know. We all have spirit guides, but I feel like it's on us to figure out the spirit guide's name. It's on us to find the clarity and to have that, I have chills, to find that moment. Donna, I wish that we could do that for you. However, in my experience, I have learned that you figure out who your spirit guide is and then you name them. And I have chills. Your intuition will tell you yes or no, like, yes, this is what I would like to be called, or no. However, I invite you to meditation, some type of meditation for that. But put your intention first. I feel like a lot of people just meditate and they go in all willy-nilly and we don't have an intention. I have chills head to toe. I want you to say, okay, I'm looking for some clarity about my spirit guide, and then go into some type of guided meditation. I don't care what the guided meditation is about. Oh, I got a lot of chills, Donna. I feel bad, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anything there, if that makes sense. I'm glad that y'all resonate with that. Sorry, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Nate, with that deeply everything you said, Jenny. When I was pulling cards, I do feel as though she has a guide that would resonate. I keep getting pulled to smoking tonight for whatever reason. In the physical, when this person would have been here, I do feel more of a masculine. Don't force this though. That would have smoked in the physical. I get pulled to that.
All right, Donna. So ask for that spirit guide.
And can I just tell her too, like, just so everybody can do this actually, just close your eyes and just say, body, show me a yes.
Mm.
And so for me, I just feel it like in my chest, right? And so then say, body, show me a no. And for me, that's in my throat. Whatever yours is. So when you're asking, is Kelly, say, is it a male? Find out how your yes feels in your body. Then ask the question. Kelly's given you a pathway. Ask if it's a male and then go from there. But ask your body. Literally, you can just ask your body, show me what a yes feels like. And you'll feel it in your body. Just drop into your body and feel it. And you'll get a yes or a no, and you'll know what that feels like. So when you're asking, that's your intuition telling you that's what it is. So
yeah,
I love that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great. I have chills.
There was a message from Jeremy about his adopted deaf dog.
Yes.
He wanted to know what was going on in his head. I feel like he's just scared. It's going to take some time. That's the feeling that I get.
Do you feel, can I dig into it or no? Yes, because you
Yeah.
good. Do you feel scared because of the house he's in, or scared just because it's new, or scared?
I think it's because of the past.
Oh.
Yeah, something happened in the past, so I think it's just trust. So I think once he gets past that, it will get better.
I have chills. I have so many chills when we say that. Thank you. Thank you for that. I love this. Delia wants to know if her specific sided headaches are related to her eyes. Sue, that might, oh, but you have to go through a whole process. Sorry. I was like, that one might be for you.
Yes,
I
I
would
got a
say
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
It's
Sue,
funny
you're on
because when we
mute.
came on, my right eye was bothering me today and I couldn't figure out what was going on. It felt kind of fuzzy. So that makes sense. It's definitely yes.
Sue, you're on mute. What did you say?
sorry, I literally just tapped into it and I got a yes.
Okay. Delia, yes. Okay, do anybody have any suggestions of how she can work through that?
I do. I've been following this lady who does somatic eye exercises. I do it before I go to bed. They're unbelievable. It literally is changing your brain. It's rewiring your brain somehow. Like, I know somatic exercises are pretty popular right now, but this one lady, she literally does this thing where you hold your finger out, you turn your head, but you're still looking at this. So like with your periph, and just do that. You'll feel your neck after like 20 times. Just literally open up and get better. And then she does another one where she goes like this and then focus on it. So you're kind of cross-eyed and back. And it just rewires your brain and it just feels so good. So I would try that. I have one physical thing you could do for headaches is get a foot bath as hot as you can, take it, water with your feet and an ice pack on the back of your neck, and it'll go away like that.
I would get the pressures in your eyes checked. I don't know why. That's just a feeling that I get.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nope, you don't have to know why. Perfect.
Mhm.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Can I just comment on the dog quickly? Because I had energy come out. I just wanted to make sure that I brought it forward. I think it just was a rescue, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a fear of abandonment. The dog doesn't realize that this is its forever home. And I know Sue has mentioned before, talk and vocalize to the dog. Say that. My ears ringing like crazy when I'm saying this. I had spirit of the dog actually fall out, showing loyalty, family, like, you're not going to leave the dog. This is your forever home. This is where you're going to stay, to just kind of reassure. And I think that will help.
Perfect. You both agreed. You both said the same thing. Joanne wants to know if there is a change in her career in the next future. Does the universe want her to stay where she is at? Joanne, her name is Joanne.
I would say no,
No change?
no change.
What does she want to study? Is there something new that she wants to learn? I would present that question to her. I don't see a change right away, but like we're going into the season right now. Now is the time for deep reflection, going within, yes. And then I feel as though there'll be opportunities. So it's about preparing yourself and being ready for those opportunities. Speak a truth to yourself, because I feel it in my throat space right away, where be honest about what you want to do moving forward. And then I see reason to celebrate down the road.
Perfect. You both piggybacked. I love it. It's perfect. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I have chills really strong for that. Thank you. Elise wants to know if she gets to keep her gallbladder. There's face.
Like, does she have a choice? Like, is it for sale?
I get that you got to leave this up to fate. I see challenging times ahead, but that everything's going to work out as it's meant to. Don't try to force anything. This is where we have to ride that wave and trust that the universe will catch us.
And you can also start talking to your gallbladder.
Yeah.
Speaking health to it. For me, with my, I don't even want to say it, breathing issues. However, shifting into non-constricting breathing, keep saying, like when you keep saying, for instance, I've been saying forever, I have asthma. Guess what my subconscious is doing to my ego?
Right.
I know it sounds simple, but just go to bed. When you go to bed at night, just send love to your gallbladder. Say, my gallbladder is healthy. It's healing. Thank you. Thank your gallbladder. Jenny's appreciation. Thank you, gallbladder. You're doing a great job. I know it just sounds corny, but it literally is you can tell your body what to do. So just try speaking love to your gallbladder.
I agree. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Kelly. Elise, I'm standing firm. I don't think it's time. If it's time in 5 years, I don't know, but I'm not feeling it now. Same about that. Okay, sorry. I am looking, you guys. I am watching. Go ahead.
I'm asked a question. I had a friend come out of the woodwork in the past few months. Is he someone I should pursue something with? I had someone from the past coming in. I get a new beginning in the reverse. I would take a look if this would be a repeated pattern. Because I also got like not good for you. Now don't force it to fit, but really sit and reflect with that and ask yourself, yeah, no, I get a toxic. I get toxic. So
yeah, I get the same feeling.
Reflect. Yeah.
Same. I immediately was like, no. You're nicer about it. I drank some wine. I was like, nope, moving on. Thank you.
Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
Girls, too much. Stop encouraging this. Christina, I know her name is Christina, is asking if her coworker is going to calm down and be nice again. What do we feel
I would say no. That's the feeling.
I don't know, but I would send her love. And so, someone else just taught me this the other day. When I see a situation with, I'm a huge animal lover, like that it doesn't look like that's how I would treat my animal. I always send the animal love, but she's like, send the owner love. And I was like, it made so much sense to me. So now when I see animals and I'm like, I send the animals love and then I send the owner love. Send your coworker love and just see what happens.
I get good energy for that. Yeah, I get good energy for that. It's all about the perspective and how we look at things. Don't worry about this coworker. She's dealing with her own crap, really. Like, I just get negative vibes all around her right now. Let's send her love and light and healing energy and focus on you. Focus on you.
Ooh, love this. You guys are so good. I love this. Hold on, I want to make sure. I probably did miss because there's a lot, but I am looking. Thank you. We talked about Delia. I talked about Joanne. Sorry, I'm just going through and trying. Oh, RP wants to know, will my son move on from his girlfriend breaking up with him? I heard yes immediately and saw a rainbow. So don't worry, right? Isn't the rainbow a promise that things are, I have chills, whoa, that things are going to get so much better. I also think a rainbow with a pot of gold. I always feel like good luck is coming bigger, better. I know it sounds dumb, but that's how I see it.
This is like the job scenario, right? Like that you got fired from your, and then some amazing job. So they,
I have chills.
like, something amazing is coming for him, and it's going to be someone who just lights him up.
Yeah, I have chills. I see a rainbow in the pot of gold. Like, yes, like I don't want to sound like a jerk, but like this wasn't the one. The pot of gold is coming. Yeah, I have chills. Ah, and to me, I always feel like, I mean, I went to Catholic school, so of course this is how I think of it. But isn't it like the rainbow means that we're no longer gonna have floods? I don't know. I felt like that might be a Catholic school thing, right? God gave us the rainbow, saying He's never gonna flood the earth again after. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Don't be mad. Be mad at the nuns, not me. So anyway, I that's what I feel like. Like blessings are coming, but I see a pot of gold. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I have so many chills right now when I say that. Okay, good. People are using our advice. Oh my God. Okay, so this is what Christina wrote, and it's funny because I know her, so I get her sense of humor. You guys don't be mad, but Christina cracks me up. Okay, so when we were like, what about her coworker? She said, I really want a voodoo doll, but I'll give what you said a try. I don't know why I'm laughing, Christina. Don't make me laugh on the live like that. But I get her sense of humor, so that's actually hysterical to me. I apologize.
There's your rainbow.
Shut up, Kelly. Okay, great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh my God, so many chills. Okay, yeah, RP, I keep seeing pot of gold, like
Wait,
extra.
that is so funny about the voodoo doll, and it's just funny. But we are all connected, so if you're voodooing her, guess what's happening for all of us? Like you're sending out. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, try the send her love thing.
That's actually hysterical. I'm sorry, and I get her sense of humor. She's very funny like that, so it's very funny to me. Heather just wrote, will my niece Lily successfully navigate her diagnosis of borderline personality disorder? Oh, Heather, I want to squish her and love her and hug her. Immediately, I felt like I want to hug her.
I think she will, but I think it's going to be hard. It's going to take a little while.
I have chills when you say that. Agreed. Look at Heather's face. Heather, what did Spirit tell you?
I'm practicing with my pendulum.
Oh, yes. Oh. We're watching you in real time. Learn. Oh my God, shut up. This makes my heart so happy. I can't swear on the YouTube live, but so happy. And I love that you were transparent. What did your pendulum say?
She's
we can't hear you.
I was just like wondering, like, yeah, I'm a newbie. I don't have, I don't think I have the thing, the gift.
You don't have the, stop
no,
it.
you do.
Put that
you
in the
do.
universe.
However, you do have the gift. You may be struggling now. However, you're gonna nail it soon and be amazing with it.
And you do have it. You may just have to.
She listens to you. I think I get the wrong pendulum. She's talking to you, Sue.
No, I'm talking to you, girl.
I got one too that I have to learn. So yeah, I got one. I haven't used it yet, but I'm trying to learn as well.
Jenny, we're missing one.
What do you mean?
Me and you are the only ones that don't have one.
Okay, so full transparency.
This is like I feel like I should trade in my pendulum for the magic 8-ball.
Okay, so here's my thing. Full transparency. Pendulums don't work for me.
Okay, that might be my problem too.
No, that's not true. That's not true. just like crystals, it's just not my thing. My gift is geared differently. But I love in real time that you were very honest and you said this. I have chills. Your aura got very large, and not only your face, but your aura. So I thought, oh, I want you to share what you're saying, because maybe somebody else is nervous and working on it too. They do not work for me. So I want to encourage people, if they do not work for you, it's okay. However, they work amazing. I have chills for others. And I am very admirable of how it does. But I love that you just said that, because they do not for me. So Shannon, maybe it's not our jam.
I've never thought about it until I seen you three with it just now. Now I'm like, I want to try.
You guys should see me in Whole Foods. I literally take my necklace off and I'm like, is this beneficial for my body? Oh, yes. Is it detrimental to my body? No. In the cart it goes.
Stop. I love that so much. You know what? Maybe that's just the difference of our gift, right? Because if I walk through and I say, is this good for my body? I immediately get a yes or a no, like easy peasy. Yep. So it's just different. Yours is different.
Yep. And I'm actually working on that too. I love that. The show me yes, show me no. So.
Interesting. Heather, I
think we all have to open ourselves up to all modalities. But I think we're all just like different instruments in an orchestra. We all play a different note, you know, but the music is all of us playing our note and adding to that symphony, but you won't know until you try. You have to try. You have to put yourself out there. You have to say, you know, is this a part of me that I haven't accessed yet? And then you work yourself through kind of experientially. Like for me, birth charts, it was as if I was remembering how to do it. That's how fast it came to me. But it doesn't mean that I can't do anything else, and that's the only thing I can do. And I think it's helpful that we're open and honest with each other and being like, yeah, this is not working.
Agreed. That's why I love this. That's why I love these lives. Thank you for that, Sue. And I love that you share that about Whole Foods. That makes me so happy, actually, because I think my husband needs a pendulum, because when he walks through Whole Foods, he's like, what do you think about this? I'm like, is it healthy? He goes, yeah. I'm like, no. But realistically, it should be a yes. Thank you, the Marble King Constantine. Love you. Thank you for coming. Okay, hold on, I want to go back and then we will pick our person. And okay, so Heather, I think our answer was yes. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I got January. January felt easier to navigate this new diagnosis, or the diagnosis. I'm getting January feels really good. I'm getting extra blessings. So whatever's happening, I have chills. Whatever is happening between now and January, she's supposed to learn along the way. But you're asking successfully. Yeah, January feels very stable. So now I think it's a trial and error, and January feels great. Heather, what does the pendulum say? It says yes to January. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, Vanessa wants to know what's going on with her dog Star, constantly licking her paws. I have chills head to toe. I heard allergies immediately. But it's not food. I don't know what it is.
I got confirmation for the allergies with the chills card.
I have chills. I'm hearing allergies, but not necessarily food. I feel like we always go to food, but oh my God, my hair's standing straight up. It's not food.
Something in the soil outside, maybe, because I'm seeing the ground. I don't know if it could be something.
Oh yeah, grass. Environmental.
Environmental.
Sue, so any words of wisdom? What to do about that?
We had a holistic pet shop for 16 years, so I've dealt with a lot. And my dog, actually, since we moved to Maui, also has grass licking paws. I would get they have wipes at the store that no scent, nothing, or you just use a washcloth or whatever, wipe the paws every time they come in. But I would add a probiotic and a prebiotic to the diet, even though it's not food related, because once the gut, we're all bacteria. Once the gut is like super strong, it'll help with even dealing with an outside external allergy like that. So wipe the paws all the time though. So many people put pesticides on the grass. my feeling it's probably not the grass. It's probably like when you ever walk through a neighborhood, you see all the signs, and I'm just like, oh my God. Pesticides, dogs absorb stuff through their paws. It's the only way they sweat. They don't sweat in their body, just their paws. So they're taking stuff in. So gentle wipe of the paws.
I love it. Thank you. I never even thought about gentle wipes for the paw.
Yeah, we wipe our dog's paws every time they come in. They're probably like, But there was so much pesticides when we lived in New Jersey, and you can go look it up. There's studies. If you put lawn pesticides on your grass, your dog is 70% more likely to get lymphoma.
Stop it right now.
Oh,
Wipe your dog.
70%?
70%.
Wow,
You see
that's a
those
lot.
signs? Yeah, it's a lot. So wipe your dog's paws. That's gonna really help.
Yeah. I'm getting confirmation of that. It sticks in because I get the clinging card. So something's clinging, sticking into the paws. So I definitely get confirmation for that wiping. Jenny, I think there's someone in the chat that needs to be blocked.
I just did it. Just did it.
Perfect. Thank you. Beautiful.
Just saw it
And
right now.
I just wanted to say quickly, someone was asking, is the relationship on the right track? I got a yes for that. Three of Pentacles energy, you can see hand in hand with like the light up around it. So I got a confirmation for that. I forget who was asking. I just wanted to make sure I mentioned it.
Why am I going to hide all these people? I don't have the patience for this. What the hell?
Send them love, girl. Send them love.
Yes, send them love.
Oh, I sent them something. You send love. I'll send this Italian New Yorker's going to send. Tomato, tomato, same thing. Okay. Got it. Okay, I think I figured it out. Oh, Heather, you know how I feel about birthdays. We were just talking about her niece and that just diagnosis she got. I have chills in my whole entire body. Her birthday's in January. I don't believe that your soul starts over on New Year's. I believe it starts over in your birthday. Heather, yes, there's your validation. Not only Heather's pendulum, but also her birthday and also what Spirit's telling me. Please tell her she's going to be great. Linda wants to know if her daughter-in-law is going to move out.
I think she's there for a long term.
Oh, shit. I mean, oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, we want you to be honest because I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing. I feel like, and this is what happened when I read that question, I felt like, Linda, Heather was validating this is the purge season. I think this is your purge. I don't think that she is going to do it on her own. So I'm agreeing with Shannon. I feel like this is something you have to do. I have chills. I also feel like this is a lesson for you. Sorry, Linda. So when you come to this retreat, I want to hear that she went bye-bye. Heather, what does your pendulum say?
As soon as you said this is a lesson for you, my pendulum went crazy. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, but like, and here's the thing. Sometimes when you jump into someone's birth chart, you can really see this person has no boundaries. None. Zero. And so the universe gives you opportunities to find them. And if you don't, you'll learn this lesson over and over and over and over and over. And a lot of that has to do with people pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
Linda,
yes, Heather, I agree. I actually got that it's like causing her physical pain in her body. I just didn't feel comfortable in my skin when I was reading the question, and it's showing a need to change, a need to set yourself free from this whole situation.
Linda is an empath times 9,000. So her boundaries are 0. I love you, Linda, but she's like, I'm a doormat.
Yeah.
Nice woman in the whole world. You will all meet her at the retreat. However, I think it's time. Okay.
Yeah, I had 555 come out as well, the 555 card, which literally is moving in a new direction. So keep an eye out for those fives as a sign or synchronicity. If you're seeing them, then you'll know, okay, this is my sign from the universe. It's time.
I agree. I have chills. I'm agreeing 100%. Okay, let's do a couple more and then we'll do our little reading and then you guys can all go to bed. I try not to make these long. Kristen wants to know, am I able to heal my back leg so I can walk without pain and without surgery? Like, what the hell, Kristen? Sue, how do you tap into those like that fast? Can you or no? Oh, you worked on Kristen before. She's the one that you did last time.
Without even tapping in, I would say that you can heal anything. You can. I mean, there literally is, there are people doing it all the time. So it's besides the mind shift, yeah, you can do whatever it calls to you. Like if you need certain body work or a naturopathic doctor or someone just to give you a different path on how to do things. Yeah, I would say the answer always is yes to that question.
Perfect. I also did not feel surgery. Thank you for that.
Something slower. It's going to take time. So surgery is something that's going to go in and it will be immediate, right? But then you'd recover from that. What I see for her approach moving forward is something that is going to take time. It's going to be a lengthy healing process. It's going to be day by day. But I do, and my ear is ringing very intensely when I'm saying this. She'll know this path. It will resonate with her from the inside out, and she'll just know that it's meant for her. And I'm hearing like slow like the snail, but you will get there.
I'm agreeing. I also don't see it. I agree. Perfect. Isn't that cool how we all feel the same thing? It makes me happy. I mean, we all deliver in such different ways and receive it. I think it's great. My sister Jen is going through a divorce and will be moving out on her own soon. Is she on the right path and will she be okay?
I get a yes. The unknown, it's scary, but now is the time for releasing things that weren't serving us, and she will absolutely be okay. Yes, I get a big yes. It's part of her wish fulfillment, actually. It's just we don't see that right now.
I have chills. I have so many chills. Okay. I did the little spinny wheel thing for the reading over here. And Jill with a P, I wrote Jill P on this thing. You won a little mini reading with one of your people, or all of us, I guess. It doesn't matter to you who responds, if you would like, or who you would like to start your reading. Jill P. Jill P. Jill P. I wrote on there. Oh my God, Linda, I can't. You guys, I can't. The one girl's like, I'm moving out and she needs a roommate. And Linda's like, I have a roommate for her. Too soon, Linda, too soon, too soon. That's actually hysterical. That makes me happy. They're on a leg. I forget that we're on a little tiny bit of a leg.
That's so funny.
Right? That's hysterical. I tried to go through and delete as many of those as I could. So annoying. How do they? Oh, I guess it's just live. It's public. Everybody can come in, right? Jill P, are you in the room? I feel like we should make a sign. Yippee, yippee. Yes, 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 yes. So Jill P did ask a question that we did not respond to, by the way. So maybe we could, she said she manifested winning tonight. Love this. I have a million chills for this, Jill. So whenever I tell somebody when they manifested something and they got it, always say thank you. I'm sure you are. I'm not saying that you aren't. I just always like to have the reminder. She said all of us can chime in. She does have a specific question. I felt like, or maybe not. Let me look. Jill, where would you like us to start? Oh, I got a million chills. A million chills for that. RP, thank you. I appreciate that. I feel all over the place with the moderating. I love that you manifested this. I feel like, hold on one second. I feel like, oh no, it's right here. Never mind. You guys can tell me that I'm doing it wrong if you need to. I did do something wrong. Oh, found it. I found it. Found it. Okay. Okay, wait. She did have a specific question. I know she did. I just don't know how to find it. Anyway, her name is Jill, and Purpura is her last name.
And I think
And
she asked, am I going to be financially okay in the next few months?
yes, and then she asked about a relationship.
Okay.
I get a yes for the financially stable.
Mm.
Yes,
I
I
don't know
have
if it's
lots of
gonna be,
questions. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I don't know if it's going to be in the next few months, but it will happen.
Financially stable?
Hmm.
Do you feel it a change from where she is now? Or do you feel like, sorry, this is me just teaching, or do you feel like where she is where she is, or do you feel like it will grow and get stronger?
It will grow and get stronger.
I have chills. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm proud of
Mhm.
you. I want to squish you. Jill, we agree that your finances are good and they will get stronger. Here's the deal when we talk about money, everybody has their own image or view of success or finances or rich or whatever that means. I have chills. Shannon and I both believe that your finances are going to grow. I don't know specifically where you want to be, but it also tells me universally, I am not nervous about anything. I have chills. That is telling me that you need to panic, if that makes sense. I also want to say, I have chills. I also want to say before Kelly jumps in, I know you want to jump in. Jill, I keep hearing that you are way more intuitive than you give yourself credit for. Let me say it this way. There's a man that's stepping forward and he's saying to me, yes, you know you're intuitive, but he's saying you're not giving yourself enough credit about the intuitiveness. Ooh, I got really strong chills for that. He is also saying go outside the box for your messages. I feel like you keep getting the same message and you're like, okay, I know it's you, but I need more. When you're asking for more, whoa, it's so strong. When you're asking for more, he's going to push you. So if something totally crazy happens, or you're like, that's a crazy coincidence, or why is that happening? It's going to be funny, by the way. I don't care if you're talking about manifesting and you break a glass. I know that sounds silly and annoying. To me, that's funny. And heaven is saying, hey, pay attention in the moment. I'm right here. You asked for it. I'm going to help you. I don't care what the message is. It's the when. I have chills. Did you first break a glass? Why am I talking about breaking glass? If you have not, you may, but it's not going to be anything big. I have chills. He's making a big deal about, I'm going to send you these messages outside the box, but why am I hearing break the glass? I'm not sure what that is. It a glass ceiling and I missed it? What am I doing with breaking this glass? That's a real thing that's coming, by the way. Man feels 60s, 70s. I'm not going to give them much older than that. So I don't know if it's dad, grandfather, uncle. I'm not sure. I have chills. Something with breaking the glass. Does that make sense to you? Okay, Kelly, you go. I just.
No, when you're saying that, when you're saying the male breaking a glass, I have a masculine coming in, a mature masculine in spirit, because I have the angel card and I had 1111 for confirmation for that message of yours, Jenny. What I'm getting pulled to is she needs to take a risk, a risk. I'm hearing the word gamble, not like gamble with your money in any way, but like push yourself outside of your comfort zone. You're meant for more and something that you're passionate about, because I'm seeing a lot of fire, which is emotions and going after what you want to pursue. And that's directly connected with an ending. I feel something ending that will allow a new beginning to come in. And it's on the other side of fear, because you're holding yourself back and not taking that gamble, that risk, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting pulled to. And it's all tied in with finances coming in.
Ooh, I love this.
All right, I'm a newbie listener to spirit, but sometimes I see emojis in my head and I saw a 4-leaf clover. So I think that must be good luck.
When we were talking about finances for her?
Yes.
I mean, we're all getting, you get more money coming, Jill. Wait, is this breaking the glass ceiling or am I breaking glass? She's on a lag. We're like, yes, we're so into it. We're like running with it. And she can't respond right away. Interesting. Yeah, I love this. I have chills. I love that we're all feeling this. Relationship wise, Kelly, are you getting anything for relationship for Jill?
Didn't look yet. I'll look and get back to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were.
No, you're okay.
I see one of those cartoon little Acme magnets.
What does that mean to you?
No idea. Maybe she's really attractive right now. Or
Yeah,
she's
the lovers
attracting.
popped right out.
Stop.
First card when I asked the lovers. Yeah, so that's a yes. I don't know. I mean, she should know all this. Go for your dreams.
Oh my God, she just wrote she's very lucky at the casino. I can't.
Oh, this is the gamble card. So yeah,
Wait, Jill, tell me about this breaking of the glass. Do you know what I'm talking about? Relationship, you're a magnet, you're pulling it in. It sounds like Heather and Kelly are saying that you're aligning with what you need to be aligned with. I'm going to say it this way. I feel like it hasn't happened to the fullest extent yet. Is that correct? Kelly and Heather, are you feeling that as well?
I personally feel like it's coming. Like she's going to find the four-leaf clover, and she's a magnetic force, but I feel like it's not here yet.
I agree. I totally agree with this.
Yeah, I get this energy's coming in. It's all connected. So everything's intertwined. It's like one thing leading to the other. It's about setting herself free, stepping out of fear, going after her dreams, her goals, what it is she wants to pursue, trusting in the divine timing of things in the universe, and then just allowing it to unfold and taking that leap moving forward. And I just see good things coming in.
I have chills. She said correct to that. She's not sure about the glass. Pay attention to the glass. That's funny. This man is laughing about it. Not a major big deal, but it's funny. Pay attention to when that happens, because it's going to be you're on the right path. I am also getting the number 34 as significant. Jill, I don't know what we're doing about 34. When you were 34, March 4th, there's something significant about 34 as being a big, large number for you.
It's also the number 7, so that's also the great prosperity and luck.
Yeah, 7 is transitions too. Ooh, I love this. Jill, we're all chiming in on you tonight, girl. We're telling you exactly. Do you know who this man is, Jill? Wish there was a way to make it like live, like she could pop up live for us, but I don't know how to do that. I definitely don't know how to do that. I'm lucky we're here live. We're still live, right?
Number 7, the number 7 is also the Chariot, which is the fastest moving card in the tarot. So that's showing that when things start to rock and roll, it's going to just be like boom, 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 one after the next. Yeah, the 8 of Wands is following that up. So we have 2 movement cards coming in. So it's going to be
what chills?
Like, yeah, just to buckle up, right? That was my big message from the beginning. Buckle up.
Get ready, Jill. Your whole life is about to shift in a very positive way. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels really, she said yes. Yes, I do. Okay, good. So she knows who this person is. Everything is moving in the right direction. We collectively feel like this is a big deal. 34 is important. I have chills. Pay attention to 34. It feels really, really great. I'm also hearing that you wrote the letter or you have the letter. There's something about writing. Oh, I got chills when I say that. It looks like it's folded. It doesn't look like it's in a journal. There's something about a letter. I need you to go back and look at the letter. Maybe it was inside of a card. There's something about a letter. This man is making a big deal about a letter. Smiling about it. You wrote it. He wrote it. I'm not sure what I'm doing. It looks folded to me though. Kelly, tell us.
No, I just can't believe it. There's really good luck and dreams coming true coming her way. I had 777 come out from the angel deck, and to go with that was 1111 wish come true. And then no shit, on the bottom of the deck is the good luck card. And this is what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're right there. Like it's just gonna be fireworks.
Wow, I love this. Jill, we are all so jealous. We were all hoping for the same reading. I have chills head to toe. Jill, your life is going to change in such a positive way that we all collectively have felt it and seen it. Congrats. You must feel, because I'm hearing how spiritual you are and how intuitive you are, that you must know on some level that things are starting to shift for you in a very positive way. Please tell me that you can validate you have felt it, even if you didn't know when the timing was. I wish we could make her live. There's got to be a way for me to figure out how to put them on live with us, right? So it could be a little bit more interactive. It's so irritating to me.
And I love so much that you picked her. Like you picked her because you were meant to pick her.
Right?
We all needed to hear this message, and it's so positive, and I love it.
I have chills. Well, the universe picked her because it's on a little spinner over here. She's saying yes, she can feel the explosion. I have chills head to toe. So cool, right? Because sometimes our soul can feel so much and our brain doesn't know what it is. Is it change? I don't like the change. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. What's happening? What's going to happen? Am I in control? Am I not in control? I love that you're saying you can feel the explosion because it's coming in such a really great, positive way. Yeah, I have a million chills. Like, we're not even just saying like good luck about finances. We're saying relationship. We're saying moving forward. I have so many chills. Even on your spiritual journey, because that came up as a big, huge deal. I have chills. I have so many chills. That's such a great, amazing, positive thing. Yeah, she feels positive. I love it so much.
She's
I
gonna
do.
be the she's gonna be the cage free range egg right now with all this information. She's gonna help everybody around her with this all this stuff that's happening.
She's saying it's a bad situation, but she stays with it because she feels positive. We're all telling you the same thing. Positivity, love. You're going to align with it. The blessings are coming. 4-leaf clover. These cards.
Jenny, you're right though. Go back to something about a letter, and I know you said the number 34.
Yeah.
I got the number 7s again that came out with pen and paper. There's
Stop.
gonna be something there.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like hitting me, like it's hitting me. So it's like a wake up or a wisdom wake up call. There's something more there that will be a message from the loved one
Oh, I love this.
coming through.
Jill, maybe it's about you writing your truth to yourself. Sometimes we always forget that it's okay to speak to ourselves and give ourselves permissions and speak our truth, especially if I have chills head to toe for this. Okay, it is, especially if we're working through a bad situation. However, keep that letter. We're invited to the celebration. We're all going to the celebration. I love to party. I'm a party girl. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, we did 2 hours. I feel bad. I hope you love what we have for you, Jill. I love everyone in here. I love all my vibration of light network amazing souls. Please go book a reading with them. It's amazing. They're amazing. The universe is telling you it's time to purge. You need to see what the timing is to grow. Maybe you don't know what to purge, and all of them can help you tell you what to purge and how to move to the next level for your spring and to grow. I put in there before, I'll do it again, where you can book with them. Also, don't forget we're having a retreat in October. There are 2 spots left. Please email Jennie Marie 714@gmail.com. If you are interested in the retreat or booking a reading with Jennie. There's no wait, Jennie, like I'm not in the room, like it's not me. However, we love you guys. We appreciate you more than you know, for all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for, if you've seen us before, we'll see you again soon. Love to all. Does anybody have any last things that they want to say?
Love you guys.
Just thank you so much for joining in. Love and light.
Yes. Love. Yes. Go book your reading. See you at the retreat. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
How do you end it?